G'day everyone, BelleAim here.
And so is Derrick.
And welcome back to Tangle Tower, the game that has really got us hooked, and we can't wait to get back and figure this mystery out. We are like super chomping at the bit for this. We think about it when we're not recording it, or at least I do. I haven't asked Derrick if he does, but I've been theorizing and all that kind of good stuff. So let's continue exploring.
Sounds good. The question is, where do you want to explore next? Because we can go back out here, check out this area in the front, or we could start making our way up. I'd start at the top and work our way down for the pointers, or I guess we could work from the bottom up.
Or we could work bottom up. Yep.
Which way do you want to go?
I picked the last one, so why don't you pick this one?
I'm curious about out here.
All right, let's go over there then. The Grand Hall, I suppose.
Yeah.
Stone Square. Okay,
Ooh,
we were
got
in
somebody.
the Grand Hall. Okay. All right.
We've
There's
met-
lots of stuff to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that
Pointless little
bandstand.
Stone tower.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, the
Might be a
bandstand,
good
yeah.
hiding place.
Isn't
Wanna
it?
play hide and seek?
It is, yeah.
I could be persuaded.
There's also this statue that
Yeah,
they said was creepy.
yeah, we saw that earlier.
It's Tangle Tower, or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower.
Yeah. So there was a mansion here first. I guess the Remington's mansion, and then they built
These
onto it
plants are giving
with
off
the other
a
families that married
relaxing
in.
Smell.
I guess so.
I didn't
Oh,
know we were supposed
relaxing
to be
smell?
smelling things.
I wonder if that had something to do with something. What if?
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Oh
Is
no!
there a
What if they
message
used
engraved on it?
a flower as like some kind of sleeping potion? She fell on the ground and then she got stabbed after that.
I'm not sure.
I think there
Oh,
was at
man.
one point, but someone scratched it off.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Also,
scratched.
we mentioned last
Oh,
time
yeah,
that
there's
the monster
the
at
sea
the bottom
monster.
of the thing.
It's a sea serpent, turned into stone by a wizard.
Ah, if you say so. What happened to its head?
beheaded.
Oh,
By the same wizard.
yeah.
A little bridge leading back to the gardens.
All right. What about?
It's a big
where's the
stone
other
dice.
bridge going?
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one too.
Nice.
It's a big stone die.
Biggest one I've
Okay, I
ever
see.
seen.
So is that like for telling time? Because usually they stick up,
Giant
don't they?
orange
Isn't
I
it
don't think it's
to
for
use the
telling time.
shadow?
AKA
I don't
a
think so.
greenhouse.
A greenhouse. Someone must like
Giant
plants.
mushroom.
You ever see a mushroom that big before?
Someone's
Not in
definitely
real
into
life.
plants.
Mm-hmm. Not real life. He's like, what?
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
All right, let's
We
take
got
a
a puzzle,
look.
potentially.
Yep, it's a
I'm
puzzle.
guessing it doesn't tell the time.
Nope.
So what does it do?
Well, that looks like a 12 over there in that circle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those look like
Oh.
6s or 9s.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think I actually have to form the actual. So this is a 3.
Yep, that's a 3. So put
That's
the
a
12.
9.
Put the 12 at the top up there. Yeah, that needs to go up top. Oh, but it changes all of them. Okay, that is the tricky part then.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the 9's over there. That could be a 9. All right,
What
so that one
is-
does.
What does this one need to be?
It's. My guess is let's see, 9. Go to the 9 space.
Actually,
got-
yeah, I think it is a 9.
Go over to the 9 section in the clock. Like I think we have to put it all together. So go to
Oh yeah,
9 o'clock.
be here.
Does that make a 9?
Not.
Sword. It does make a
Really?
9 facing the inner of the clock. If you look at it that way.
Yeah, maybe let's go to. Here we go.
6. Okay, there it is.
6,
Okay, so
12.
now we got to get 9 correct though. Honestly, for Leighton get puzzles, I just kind of mess with it until it happens. Do you want to try again?
Yeah, if I could. I'm starting to get an idea.
Well, now I got
Although-
these two matched up for some reason. What?
Now,
Wait,
here's-
this will unmatch it
no,
though.
Yeah, well, move the.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
keep
so
getting it to
clo-
there. I keep
know,
getting it to that
It's so
spot.
close. All right, I'm gonna try again.
Do you
Okay.
set the puzzle?
Got it.
Oh, cool.
I was just like carefully rotating each one to try to get it just lined up just so.
Good job.
No, that was it.
Nice work.
Man, I thought I'd have to look up the answer.
No, I was determined not to.
What's in the box?
Good
A
job.
little
Thank you.
tool thing? Looks like a telescope. But I'm not actually sure what it is.
It does look like a telescope.
Small brass tool with curved glass lens, screw at the base. So we can maybe attach this to something.
Seems like it.
What if it was up top, like for observing
Maybe. Let's talk to
this person?
this charming fella.
Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
Private
Sidekick.
detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Ah.
Oh,
Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
wow.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly,
Ooh.
this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
All right, let's see. Let's learn more.
It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a
Nice.
small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Okay,
we
so
both-
before the murder, then,
I
right?
am not
Yeah,
at liberty
before.
to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What
Do you think that
crime
someone
are you-
How'd you
hired
get
her
that
to
start?
figure out like
Cool.
the
You really think so?
like the
Wow.
family bloodline?
Maybe?
But she's-
That's interesting
she's
that she's
looking
not on the
outside,
Freya
though.
case.
As it happens, I
Well, she was
completed
here
an
before that.
examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky. out the open
Interesting.
window. Didn't say a word. Although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
Looking for the bird.
I spent the early
Maybe.
evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too.
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
All right, let's get the
Towards
statement.
the early
Yeah.
evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged
Oh.
from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the Fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me
right.
to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she
She's
too crossed the
suspicious
hall
to
and
me.
disappeared up the Fellow staircase.
She's the one with the bird on her head.
Yeah.
More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower.
Okay, the occupant in
Unremarkable hour
there.
passed.
Is that the
Yeah.
bird?
Gardner finally
I don't
made
know.
his appearance. He spoke to
Gardner.
me of what had occurred. His report was
was
as
the
clumsy
other-
and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem
The
upset?
other,
That was
He
the
was
other
rattled.
figure.
That much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot to to figure out here.
Yeah.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can
Yeah.
only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Freya Fellow.
Oh my
She's hiding
gosh.
Something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her
Yikes.
time staring up at the sky.
More bird watching, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably.
Yeah.
But talking with him is so tedious.
Fair.
Interesting coming from a
Considerably
detective.
intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Barely.
I mean, I guess last year of being a teenager.
314
Yeah, true.
cases solved.
Wow.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And 14. Freya Fellow
Competition.
is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower.
Ooh.
Really?
In a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching.
Ooh.
wow.
I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
Of course.
Aw, man. Alrighty.
Oh my gosh. Look at
Yeah.
all this stuff we're getting.
Yeah.
Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that.
I don't know about that. They're not very
Yeah.
ordinary.
Hard to say.
Maybe
You
it's Tangle
truly
Tower
consider
because they're all
this a
tangled up
case
in this
file?
mystery.
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
I love the rivalry.
I know.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe. Or
Have you
fell?
deciphered the meaning
Something
of
Got
the
like
thrown
that.
out the
symbols on
window?
the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no then.
It's funny how a lot of people are
Conveniently
like, have you done this yet?
left
I
Nope.
was like, nope.
It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No.
Not yet. We'll see how it
Makes
goes.
quite
Yeah.
an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
It's not
You
a
didn't
knife.
see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude
Just not
whatever
picking up from
stabbed
that
Freya
thread.
must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Interesting. Well, if it came from outside, I wonder if the bird
You
brought
got
something
it
in.
open.
Yeah, I wonder.
I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was
Ah, she's searching for the feather.
Was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
I wonder why she's looking for the feather.
Somewhat
For the bird?
surprise, and an
I wonder who
altogether
hired
inefficient
her.
way to
I
listen
don't
to
know.
music.
Maybe it was
What kind of
Flora.
music? Do you
Maybe
like, Hawkshaw?
to find the bird.
I like anything.
What a
Anything?
cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Okay.
Huh.
I'd tell him not to
Interesting.
quit his day job, but he hasn't got one, has he?
Wow.
Jeez.
These
Burn.
figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit
Scary.
of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we?
You're having a fun
not
adventure?
Having a fun adventure right at this very
Yeah,
moment?
right now. Exactly.
Yeah, but I still love that. It's like she's so
Freya
He
was
is-
a-
starstruck
me.
by Hawkshaw.
Someone
know.
even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Yeah.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite
Yeah.
as detailed
Yeah.
as the others, anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes. I see that.
The bird that you're looking for, potentially.
Uh-huh.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so.
Oh, she might be
Ooh.
looking for a
From few
bird.
I
years
think
ago.
so.
She did seem
I
very
see.
interested in that.
Yeah, she got very
A
interested in that.
diary.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
Not impressed.
No.
Belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
Oh,
What
up
do you
close.
magnify?
Okay.
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Oh,
Have you used
jeez.
it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I
Ooh.
used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
The greenhouse. So maybe the seeds?
I guess.
Or like traces of the bird, potentially? I like the
Maybe.
line of thinking you had where she was potentially looking at the, for the bird.
Yeah.
We could go in there.
Yeah, last outdoor area.
All right, let's head in there.
Let's see what the greenhouse is like.
Ooh, I like the plants.
No actual person.
Oh, there's someone in the back there. That was
Oh
scary.
wow, I didn't even notice him.
That was very scary.
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say
I
no.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's bigger in here than I thought it would be.
Yeah, for some reason greenhouses feel
That's a
that
handsome
way.
beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he might have magic powers.
Ooh. He's
Like,
like,
I don't know
that's
about
my.
this.
I usually take that angle.
It's so blue.
Soil. Remember in the jars?
Tools.
Fifi?
Oh yeah.
Used by a gardener. For gardening.
It's bigger in here than I thought it would be. This
I like
one's
that
another
one.
pot.
It's very cute
Mm-hmm.
and bright.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
Looks like a gemstone.
Ooh. Let's take a look. Potted
Hard
fruit.
Hard gemstone-like skin. The soil in the pot is unusual blue color.
It's like a little tree. It's cute. And then we
All the
got that
flowers here look
thing on
kinda
the
poisonous.
sign.
Can
Yeah.
flowers be
Poisonous. Yes, they
Anything
can be.
can be poisonous.
Good to know.
A little
Getting a
chart
little freaked
of,
out.
actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Let's look closer.
High E.
Pew.
Letters, I think.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
Kind of reminds me of a periodic table.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a periodic
Okay.
Greek letters?
I wonder if you rotate it or something, if it does anything.
Maybe.
I don't
What do you
think
make of it?
so, but
table. Not a whole lot.
I guess it'll just be added in for later.
Yeah. I guess just talk to this guy. I don't see anything else to click on
Yeah,
yet.
the gardener. Hey, whoa,
Sally,
that was
don't move.
freaky.
We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him.
This guy is
He's
freaky.
a little
The
too
eyes
big to hide
glowing
in
was
the
kind of
bushes.
scary. Another
Is
non-talker.
anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry.
That's better.
Oh,
I'm
there we go.
Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitz Fellow.
Oh, it's Fitz.
Oh.
Oh,
And why are
okay.
you so tall?
Never mind. So Fitz wasn't missing.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I've never. Wait. What? Who asked why someone's tall? That's.
work here.
She's strange.
As the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with
Okay.
the plants? They're all kind of weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
Color is just a byproduct.
Of what?
A byproduct.
Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this
Not
got
to
to do with
you.
the plants?
Huh.
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've
Okay.
perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could
Okay.
you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA sometimes.
Oh,
Alteration.
okay.
Like mutation.
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local
Huh.
expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
Wonder what that has to do with anything with
Yeah.
these
I was in my
mutations. That's
greenhouse.
unexpected.
Watering and weeding.
Maybe that
Sounds exciting.
Was
water
anyone else
monster.
around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't
This
see
probably
anyone
unlocks
else.
his room.
Yeah.
After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Nope, I
Wow.
guess not.
I was
Let's
up
get
in
a
the
statement.
rooftop
Yep.
garden. It was quiet. And then it wasn't.
Wait,
can't
does his room
describe it.
connect?
I
The
guess.
two towers?
But
Maybe.
it didn't sound human.
Human. The
We
bird
thought
screeching?
It was coming from Flora's tower. So we went up there.
We.
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that?
No.
Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door
Okay.
and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her
But
back.
no, Flora.
Flora
Yeah.
was there too, but I
Oh,
barely
okay.
noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her
She
father
looked
with
sad.
her, and Fifi too.
Flora.
Penelope arrived shortly
how
after
she was,
that,
like, sitting
with
down.
Felix in tow.
Yeah.
I thought that was odd.
Maybe
You don't
Flora
normally see
had.
the two of them together. Felix took
They're not
charge.
together.
There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Gosh, I
It's-
can't wait to figure this out.
I know, it is fascinating.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
Additional.
Wonder what that's all about.
Yeah.
Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was
He's like-
just about to say the same thing.
He's like, yeah, sure. I picked up
Sure.
on that.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
I don't
She
know, but
questioned
Fifi
me.
did have
About
some
what?
soil in
My work,
that she was
the
examining.
plants,
I guess that's
bit
true.
of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you
She
tell?
told us that she used
Trust
the
me.
microscope in there,
I
though.
can tell.
All
It is
right,
true.
so I guess she didn't go
She
in
was
there. That makes
always
Hawkshaw
kind
kind of suspicious.
To me, she'd come into the greenhouse when
not
I was
sure.
working. Sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
There's the bugs again.
One of
Yeah.
my jobs is to protect plants from things
And all the
that
books
might
on
eat
insects
them.
were gone, too.
That's
Freya
true.
brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't
Maybe
really
to
understand
feed
her,
a bird?
but she was always
Maybe.
kind.
Maybe she just took care of the bugs. Maybe she just really liked bugs.
And troublemakers. Maybe
Have
they
you
called
met
her a
this guy,
troublemaker? I
Fitz?
don't know.
Shifty eyes. Doesn't say a lot. Totally
This-
suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Yep, here we
Oh
go.
boy, here we go.
Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem
Yeah.
strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And
That is
those
true.
Mountain, cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting.
What does that
it's
mean?
speculative. There are
Not
no
even Freya
photographs
could
from
go up
this
there.
angle, as far as I know.
So Freya
Oh.
just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Huh. Okay, maybe flying on a bird though?
Gave you that
I
information.
don't know about that.
Well,
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see.
Ooh.
And what happens
Oh.
if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I
Oh yeah.
never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
All right, that was
It's
easy.
of no
Yeah.
interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were
Poppy
arguing
seems
about
pretty
something,
crucial
but I
to
can't
this
remember the
case.
It really
details.
does seem like that.
How odd.
All right.
What do you
Some
think
of these
that
are
is
quick?
in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something. When we went
Oops.
into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well,
Right.
she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all.
She was sitting.
kneeling on the floor.
Yeah, because like in the thing in his statement,
Oh,
remember how
yeah.
she was looking
It's an egg
sad?
with feet.
Yeah.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Huh.
Fun story.
Wow.
That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure.
Huh.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Poppy again. Yep.
Felix made that. Huh. That's quite sweet, really.
Aw.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although
Okay.
the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
Ooh, what's
What
the
do you
real
think
thing?
it's a painting of?
It was in the.
What
It
do
was
you
in
mean?
the.
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
Huh. Okay.
The thing I.
That you're speculating.
Oh, I've lost my train of thought.
Oh,
It's
no.
all right.
One of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we
Shifty
done?
eyes.
Wow.
Penelope.
I
knows
guess they don't
about
get along
birds.
anymore?
You should ask her
guess.
instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a
Penelope
plant
and the
mentioned on
birds,
this
okay.
page, see? Do you have any?
Oh.
In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in
Anymore?
the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never
Huh.
get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Did
Plant for
Freya
that
draw
bird.
these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
I didn't realize there was a note on the back.
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we
Fifi?
found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
It is true.
Yeah.
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and
Glowing.
stony.
Sometimes you never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you
That's
do with
crazy.
this shiny and edible fruit?
You look at it.
Watch it.
You look at it.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
I was
is
gosh.
an
right.
example of how things
shoot.
work.
I wonder if she ate
Fitz's room is
a
unlocked.
plant and got
it's up
poisoned.
in the
I
Fellow
don't
tower.
know.
This could be interesting.
All right. Well, I think we're at the end of this episode.
Yeah, let's do.
Man,
let's
they go so quick.
later. It really does go quick. Let's take a look here. I want to see
Goes
if I can
so
take a look at that
fast.
note.
I just get so pulled in.
I know.
And I'm like, oh, this is so intriguing.
Is there no way to flip this?
A hand message on the back. Click on the arrow, maybe.
Oh,
Oh, no,
okay,
these are
there
for
it is.
you. It just says these are for you, love
Okay.
Freya.
Okay.
Gosh, he looks so intimidating right there.
It's like we can only get about 2 rooms per episode.
Yeah.
Oh, and this room's open. This must be his.
I think that is, yeah, because I thought his was in the middle, so it must be that one.
Which is weird because he's Felix, Fit.
He's
Yeah, he's a fellow. I'm sorry, because of the purple, I thought he was a pointer.
What is
I
that?
think it's a family tree.
Yeah, let's take a look where he is on there.
Yeah, there he is. So,
Okay.
son of Flint, brother of Felix. But we've not
So
met
Flint
Flint,
and
or
Emily.
Emily.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, we haven't even met any of the pointers yet. Or Remington's. Well, we got Flora. Yeah. Very, very
Yeah.
intriguing, though. I love it. It's making me think so much.
I know. It's like, where is it going to go? All these elements are there, but we're just not sure how they all fit together. Granted, there's a lot of people to talk to yet.
Yeah. It's
Like,
really fun, though, so far.
I guess we'll work our way. We'll either go here and finish off the western tower or start making our way up the
I'm
eastern
really
tower.
looking forward to seeing the difference on the pointers, because just from that grand hall, you can tell there's a major dichotomy going on.
Kind of feels like
I don't know
doesn't
how
it?
much they blend.
Huh.
So pretty crazy indeed.
Very much so.
All right, well, I can't wait till next time.
Me too. Me too. This is cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey, and a huge thank you to all the supporters of this show. Sorry, I just saw that little aquarium. I'm wondering if something's gonna pop in there later because of all the water talk and all that. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much, and we can't wait to see you next time. Until then, take care, everyone.
Bye.